Hey guys, it's Nicole again. I'm back after, I feel like it's been 2 months since I've made a YouTube video, which I'm really sorry about, but I was honestly super busy in April with exams and moving. And then I just recently kind of figured out a way to film in my new place. So hopefully I'll be filming another video this week, which will be a stationery haul. But this is my plan with me for June, which you saw is a secret garden theme. And I actually just posted the the cover page on Instagram, which you can see me drawing now. And I really like this theme. It's a lot more girly than I usually go. But yeah, I don't know, I never really use pinks, definitely, but I really like how it turned out. So this theme is loosely based off of the movie The Secret Garden. I don't know if it's a popular movie, if a lot of people have seen it, or if it's some niche thing that I just watched as a kid and I remember for some reason, but tell me if you've seen it because I'm curious if a lot of people actually have. You can tell there's a little bit of skipping at the beginning, like you didn't see me color the little gray bricks and stuff and the bushes, and I don't know, something was wrong with my SD card while I was filming. I had a lot of issues at the beginning, but the rest of the video should be pretty much normal. But yeah, tell me if you've seen that movie, because this is kind of what it's based off of. I'm gonna rewatch it this month, just because I want to, but also to get some inspiration. But this door, I especially remember, I think it might be the cover of the movie, I think I had it on VHS or something, one of those big tapes. But it had this nice floral arch and this and the wooden door and everything. That's at least how I remember it. But you should watch that movie. I mean, I haven't seen it in literally years, but I know I used to like it, so yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that soon. But here I'm using some new, actually the brown is a Prismacolor pencil, which I've had for years now, but then the other colors, the greens that I'll be using this month and a yellow on other spreads, are new Faber-Castell Polychromos pencil crayons, or colored pencils if you're not from Canada, which I found out was a thing that only Canadians say, pencil crayons. But yeah, I honestly really recommend the Polychromos. They're really nice. And somehow a lot better than the Prismacolors. I don't really know why. But yeah, I had a little bit of trouble filming this, but I'm happy that I now have a setup, because I want to film at least one other video this month. Hopefully 2, that would be great. But the filming, it's hard to set up for a video, but once it's set up, you're good to go. But the editing, I don't like editing that much. It's probably because I don't really know how to edit that well yet, so maybe I'll start to like it more. Here you see me making this little circle that says June that I'm gonna be taping on, and I don't know if anybody will even notice, but it looks different in the photo on my Instagram, because I actually I put another circle kind of on top of it, saying June because the color was just like not looking great. And I think I subconsciously got the little pink circle June idea from Hello Rachel the First on Instagram, which I didn't even realize, but it looks like almost the same as hers. So you should go see her spreads because they're amazing. But yeah, I added these little yellow sparkles at the end, I guess, just to kind of give it more of a magical feel. And then you see them disappear because I ended up doing it way later, so I just added the clip in there. But yeah, so that's my color scheme, which you kind of saw at the beginning. It's like that rosy blush pink, and then a dark green and a lighter green, and then I have like pops of yellow. And just like April and May, I'm gonna be trying to use more, like you can see me using pictures or like washi or stickers instead of just drawing my entire spreads, which I used to do. Like 100% of my spreads was drawing. And I'm not gonna say this saves time, because for some reason I thought it would. If you're not drawing it out, then it should take less time. But for some reason it still takes like a good amount of time to make a spread. Maybe because like organizing all the different like ephemera? Is that how you say it? Now I'm second guessing myself because I've never said it out loud. I've only ever like wrote it down. Okay, well, anyways. Yeah, it takes me a long time to kind of figure out where I want everything to go and then fit like doodles around it and stuff. But this month I'm trying, I don't know what this is called, like a list calendar? There's probably a name for it, but I don't know it. Instead of having like an actual calendar view with the boxes, which I like have always done, I'm doing this. And I feel like it might not work. Honestly, I don't use my calendar that much. Like once I fill it out, I don't really go back to it too much. But although I do use it to kind of figure out which day is what date. But yeah, I'm not sure if that'll work, but it looks pretty cute. And then I'm doing my to-do for that month, kind of just like a master to-do list, and then my June goals. And I think this is kind of what I do, kind of like my advice to you guys. Every month, or even every day, I try to do this too, but definitely every month. Like, think of 3 things. Although you might have a bunch of things you want to get done, you should have 3 things that you are like focusing on the most or prioritizing. And I think that's helped me, because sometimes when you have like too many things you want to do, you almost do less because it's a little bit daunting to have like so many things that you need to get done. But having 3 and like completing those makes me feel good about it, and it feels a bit more manageable. And then you can see me using stickers from Hello Rachel the First, which I already mentioned her, but I'll tag her in the description. And we did a little swap with our stickers. I sent her a few sheets of mine, and she sent me a few sheets of hers, including those black and white stamp stickers, and also colored stamps. And I think they're so cute. They go well with this theme, even though I guess stamps have nothing to do with Secret Garden, but she has like little doodles of like plants on some of them, so I don't know, they look really cute. Yeah, I especially like these 2 pages that I'm creating right now that are on like opposite sides from each other, because I really like the color scheme of this month. I feel like in past months maybe I've chosen too many colors, or like, I don't know, just the colors haven't been that unique or great together. But for April, May, and June, I like focused on like color scheme a lot, I guess. Just because I realized when I see other people's spreads and I really like them, color choice is one of the things that I really like about those spreads. Like my friend Jordan, who is Joyous Wonder on Instagram, her April theme, I think it was, like she could have drawn anything. I mean, her doodles were great anyways, but she could have drawn anything because like her colors were so nice. So I kind of got inspiration from her by like focusing on colors, because I think it makes the spreads a lot more cohesive. I realize this is like a 17-minute video, and I think this might be my longest video, or close to it, possibly. It feels weird to talk for this long. But yeah, I also had, these weren't necessarily goals, but just like, you can read it, things to think about for June. I don't know, just like things that should be in the back of my mind while I'm like completing my other goals, I guess. But yeah, I picked up habits again this month. I only chose 4. I used to do more, and then for the past months I just haven't tracked any habits. But I'm gonna try it again this month to see not only if I do the things that I'm tracking, but if I fill them out, because a lot of the time I used to find myself going back in like after like not filling it out for even a week, and then trying to remember if I did it that day just to fill it out, and I feel like that's really defeating the purpose of the habit tracker. But I think this month I'm gonna try to look at my bullet journal at least twice a day, like once in the morning to plan, once at night to kind of go through what I did and write down, like check off tasks or whatever, habit track. Because sometimes I find myself not picking it up as often as I should, or like going back the next day and ticking off tasks. So I want to make it more routine. But yeah, you can see I'm tracking, drinking water, working out, posting on Patreon, and art. So art just means like it could be journaling, working on stickers, or like just sketching in my sketchbook. I just want to make it, again, like more routine. So that'll be nice. And then Patreon post, I just want to make sure I'm posting like maybe not 3 days in a row, but like spacing them out well, and also just posting as much as I can. So that should help. And then I'm mentioning Rachel, I think for the 3rd time this video, but this mood tracker is like totally, it's really similar to what she's doing for June. I think she's using it as a habit tracker, but I'm doing a very similar thing for a mood tracker. So like, you can see the more leaves the little plant has, the better my mood. So hopefully it'll like look nice at the end, as filled out as possible. Yeah, I kind of like that unique idea. I think for this kind of style change that I've been trying the last few months, Rachel is like one of the people who inspired me to do that, I guess. As well as my friend Maddie, who is Whiskey Mug on Instagram. And I'll put her in the description too. But just like journaling with a little bit more like freedom or flow to it, instead of so like perfect or illustrated. And I think I'm getting a lot better at it. And they actually do daily spreads, so they'll use 1 page per day, which I think some days I definitely could do. I could use the space, but especially since I'm using my Archer and Olive, which is like kind of expensive, and because the paper is really thick and nice, I can't bring myself to use 1 page per day because I'd go through my journal so fast, and that's a lot of money to spend on a new journal like pretty often. Because I feel like now that I have my Archer and Olive, I can't go back to another one. The 160 GSM paper is just like so much better than any other journal I've tried. But yeah, I think I actually just worked on a spread before I filmed this voiceover, and I did 2 days per page. So I guess a week would take up technically 4 pages, but I'd probably fit it onto 3, just because 4 pages seems like a lot. And some days I don't need that much space. But I think that gives me a lot more space to use, and also like write about my day, which I've been liking to do instead of just tasks and to-do lists. And then I can also like fit photos, which I like to add, and all the stickers or like lettering, whatever. I can fit more instead of trying to fit it all onto 1 page. Like I used to do 1 week's worth of journaling on 1 page. So yeah, you can check out my Instagram if you want to see that. But that's the end of my June plan with me. I really hope you guys liked it, and I hope you like this theme. Thanks for watching.